The Project Management Institute, PMI, has established a globally recognized framework for project management that helps project managers deliver projects on time, within scope, and on budget. Whether you're new to project management or looking to refine your skills, understanding the fundamentals of PMI's framework will set a strong foundation for your career. This simplified guide will walk you through the essential elements of PMI's framework based on the PMBOK Guide, Project Management Body of Knowledge, to help you manage projects more effectively. 1. What is PMI's framework? PMI's framework is a set of best practices, standards, and guidelines for managing projects. It's designed to ensure that project managers can effectively lead teams, mitigate risks, and deliver successful outcomes. The framework is built around 5 process groups, 10 knowledge areas, and 49 processes that guide a project from initiation to closure. The core idea is to provide a structured approach to project management while remaining flexible enough to be tailored to different industries and projects. 2. The 5 process groups. At the heart of PMI's framework are the 5 process groups that every project goes through, regardless of the industry or project type. These process groups define the stages a project must move through from start to finish. 1. Initiating. The goal is to define the project and obtain authorization to proceed. Key deliverables include the project charter and identification of key stakeholders. It answers questions like, what is the project about? What are the high-level objectives? Who will be involved? 2. Planning. This is where the bulk of the project planning happens. You create detailed plans for scope, schedule, budget, risk management, and more. Deliverables include the project management plan, work breakdown structure, WBS, and the schedule. Planning ensures you have a roadmap to achieve the project objectives within the defined constraints. 3. Executing. This is the phase where the work gets done. It involves coordinating people and resources, managing stakeholder expectations, and performing the project tasks according to the plan. Key activities include team management, communication, and quality assurance to ensure deliverables meet the agreed standards. 4. Monitoring and controlling. In this phase, you track the project's performance to ensure it's staying on track. You monitor progress, compare it with the plan, and make adjustments as needed. Processes include managing changes, mitigating risks, and controlling the scope, schedule, and costs. The goal is to ensure that the project meets its objectives within the constraints. 5. Closing. The final process group involves finalizing all activities and officially closing the project or phase. This includes handing over deliverables to the client, closing contracts, and completing a post-project review. It's also the time to reflect on lessons learned and document best practices for future projects. 3. The 10 knowledge areas. PMI's framework is also organized around 10 knowledge areas, which represent key competencies every project manager must master. These knowledge areas cover all aspects of project management, from scope and schedule to risk and stakeholder management. 1. Project integration management. Ensures that all aspects of the project are properly coordinated. Includes the development of the project charter and project management plan. 2. Project scope management. Defines what is and isn't included in the project. Processes include scope definition, WBS creation, and scope validation. 3. Project schedule management. Involves planning, defining, and controlling the project schedule. Tools include Gantt charts and critical path analysis. 4. Project cost management. Focuses on budgeting and cost control to ensure the project is completed within budget. Key activities include cost estimation, budgeting, and tracking expenses. 5. Project quality management. Ensures that the project's deliverables meet the required quality standards. Includes planning for quality, implementing quality assurance processes, and controlling quality. 6. Project resource management. Involves managing the people, equipment, and materials needed for the project. Includes resource allocation, team development, and performance monitoring. 7. Project communication management. Ensures that communication is clear, consistent, and effective across the project team and stakeholders. Involves creating a communication plan and keeping stakeholders informed. 8. Project risk management. Involves identifying, analyzing, and mitigating risks that could impact the project. A risk register is often used to track risks, their likelihood, impact, and mitigation strategies. 9. Project procurement management. Manages the process of purchasing goods and services needed for the project. Includes vendor selection, contract management, and procurement oversight. 10. Project stakeholder management. Focuses on identifying and managing the interests and expectations of all stakeholders. Involves stakeholder analysis and engagement strategies to keep stakeholders informed and supportive. 4. The 49 processes. Within the 5 process groups and 10 knowledge areas are 49 processes that guide every aspect of managing a project. Each process outlines specific actions and tools to help project managers handle the various components of a project. Examples of key processes. Develop project charter. Initiating. This process formally authorizes the project and provides the project manager with the authority to use resources. Define scope. Planning. Outlines the detailed project scope, including deliverables and boundaries. Control schedule, monitoring and controlling. Tracks the project's progress and ensures the project remains on time. Manage stakeholder engagement, executing. Ensures stakeholders are appropriately engaged in the project and informed of progress. Understanding the processes helps project managers make informed decisions at every stage of the project. 5. Tailoring the framework to your project. One of the strengths of PMI's framework is that it can be tailored to suit the needs of different projects. Depending on the project size, complexity, industry, or methodology, e.g. Agile versus Waterfall, project managers can adapt the framework. How to tailor the framework. Smaller projects. You may not need every process or document outlined by PMI. Focus on the essentials: scope, schedule, budget, and risk management. Agile projects. In an agile environment, PMI's processes are adapted to be more iterative and flexible. The emphasis shifts to regular stakeholder communication, adapting to change, and delivering value incrementally. Tailoring the framework ensures that you're not following a rigid set of rules, but instead using the best practices that work for your specific project. 6. Benefits of using PMI's framework. Consistency. Following PMI's framework ensures consistency across projects, making it easier to manage multiple projects or hand off a project to another team member. Risk mitigation. By focusing on processes like risk management and change control, PMI's framework helps reduce the likelihood of project failure. Clear communication. The framework encourages clear communication with stakeholders, helping manage expectations and keeping everyone aligned. Global recognition. PMI's framework is globally recognized and used across industries, which makes it an excellent foundation for those pursuing the PMP certification or looking to advance their careers. PMI's framework is a comprehensive set of best practices and processes that guide project managers through the entire project lifecycle. By mastering the 5 process groups, 10 knowledge areas, and 49 processes, you can ensure that your projects are managed efficiently, risks are minimized, and stakeholders remain engaged and satisfied. For more tips on mastering PMI's framework and excelling in project management, subscribe to my channel, where I simplify complex project management concepts and share actionable strategies to help you succeed.